I'm John Bishop and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Done a good job on here, mate. Like it? Merry Christmas.
Well, you know, we've stepped up in professionalism, haven't we? And Chrissy's done a pretty good job. Obviously, though, we take professionalism to a certain point, but don't think we've sold out already. And you want to see what I've got for Chris. Chris.
Yeah.
Got your Santa suit there, mate. Yeah. So jag.
Is it?
Well, look, it's Christmas. We've got to make Chris look a tit. Every year, it's like a tradition. We had him wearing Neil Ruddock masks the other year, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. It's par for the Redmen Christmas special sort of course to make him look like a complete knobhead. So
better or worse than the transfer yellow? What's it?
Wait and see.
Every fucking year, you look like a fucking tit. Well, not this fucking year. I tell you what, I brought my own fucking Santa suit and he's not gonna know what fucking hit him. Give him a fucking Christmas present, a prick.
Obviously, you know, we've got loads on, so we're trying to get the Christmas special done and get it boxed off because obviously we've got it counted before it goes out.
Lads, Christmas special, here we fucking go. You know what I mean? How's everyone back up camera? All good? Sound check's done? Let's fucking get on with it then. Fucking pumped. Christmas special, here we go. Boom, let's go.
Hey, before you said it was Jag, if that's your idea of Jag, you really are a sellout.
Intensity, and your jumper is beautiful. Okay, next question.
Hi Brendan, yeah, obviously you've had the increasing amount of success since you've joined Liverpool Football Club. You've instilled a number of tactical regimens. With this increased success though, do you fear that maybe other Premier League managers might be trying to copy your approaches?
Well, certainly for me at the moment, David Moyes is certainly trying to copy our ethic of death by football, because at the moment he is boring people to death with the way they were playing football. So, certainly.
Hello and, you know, ho 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 and shit, and welcome to the Redmen TV Christmas special. A slightly more higher budget version than years gone by. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That was it's an astonishing Santa.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I wasn't wearing that shit that you gave me though. Again, might I add.
We $4.99 home and bargain.
Is that how much you spent on it?
That's, yeah.
Fucking hell, didn't look like a $4.99 job, looked like a $1.99 job.
I thought that was pretty high grade considering
Until you saw mine.
Yeah. It's normally the way around. You normally see mine and a bit in all, but that's another story altogether. Anyway, I have with me in the studio, of course, Mr. Chris Pager, Mr. Ste Hoare, and returning at long last, the man, the legend, Darren Farley.
I've been waiting for the call, lads. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on? No BBMs and all that.
Going straight to answer phone, Dan.
That's too busy.
It's always out with the fucking country, that's the fucking thing. Where were you last weekend?
Why don't he want me back? What's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on?
Listen, sorry, Soccer M. Look, just hold on a second. I'm waiting for me Redmen call. Tell Alan Chamberlain, no. Keep it cool. Keep it on the DL, Helen. No, great to have you back, mate. I say we've gone up a little bit in the world since we were in the back room in ours last time.
Yeah, I've done, mate. Yeah. The only problem is you've got to go down 6 flights of stairs to have the wee.
Tell me about it.
You know what I mean?
No one.
The Redmen TV diet. You need the toilet. You lose about 3 stone.
The thing is, though, it's not tiring getting up. It's only the top 2 stairs that are the most tiring, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, it's Christmas. We thought we'd do a Christmas special because we're going to take a little bit of time off over the Crimbo period to rest, relax, and be normal.
Or
people
being work. All the fucking time.
Being work, like. Yeah. Anyway, obviously, as you will have noticed, we've got our Brendan Rodgers Christmas jumpers on. I did actually go and give one to him. He thought it was quite funny. Not so funny that he wanted to be photographed or videoed anywhere near one.
Good, because you got fucking
I know, you know what, I must admit. I mean, thanks to everyone who has sent the photos in of them wearing them, and obviously thanks to everyone who bought one.
Why didn't you do a Flanagan one with that grid that he done when he scored?
The Joker
That is
smile.
like the happiest grid ever.
Have you been in my Photoshop files? That's next.
He's fucking...
That's
he's looking at our emails.
That's the Easter jumper, that means. Flannel was
Flannel with I'm on the same length. I know what you're on.
No, defo. No, yeah, thanks everyone who said to me. I thought we'd sell about 2, so I've been amazed. I said it's the hottest Christmas item since the Buzz Lightyear.
It was on Soccer AM, wasn't it?
Apparently, you've got no fucking credit for it, pricks. Your mates, tell Alan. I'm aware with El's bells.
Also, to be honest with you, you were going to get credited, and I just said the Redmen TV.
What to watch out for them, the Redmen are coming over the hill. Don't give them any credit, any credit. Like, no,
Brendan couldn't have worn them, mate. He's only just getting over the picture. He's just getting, that's just slurred up. And then it's a video of himself with the t-shirt.
I know, I said this is a man who got absolutely nailed for having a life-size painting of himself in his living room. Imagine if he turned into a press conference wearing one of them. He's a legend, like, you know what I mean? I love him to bits, but yeah, I think that was for his own thing. I mean, hopefully he was very, he graciously took it.
Yeah.
It's probably sat in the bin in his office, but I did it. In the
Joe Allen, I'll have that now, but yeah.
Definitely.
Crimbo, Christmas
That's getting me gifted, that.
Wonderful guy.
It's getting re-gifted. Anyway.
Death by jumper.
So yeah, let's crack on with the show. Obviously talking about Brendan Rodgers. Obviously, Darren, what? I mean, this time last year we were sat here. We felt like we turned a corner. You know, we'd had a pretty abysmal start to the season, all told, and then slowly the results started to pick up, the goals started to come in as we got into January. It all kicked off. What have you made of the first 18 months of Rodgers?
I've been impressed with him, mate. I think he's done a really good job, to be honest with you. Like you say, the first season was always just going to be finding a few things out for himself, for us, about him. And I was impressed with him the first season, even though, like, don't get me wrong, you couldn't really make your mind up. But I think he's done a great job, to be honest with you. I think, giving youngsters a chance. The Tottenham performance, I mean, that is, like, he come out and said it himself, that's kind of how he wants it to be, you know what I mean, every game, the pressing, the way it worked. And he did talk the talk in the beginning, and to be honest with you, at the minute, the way we're kind of putting them shifts in, I think we're starting to see exactly what Brendan Rodgers is doing with the club. And more so, giving youngsters a chance has been something that I've been made up with. Young Flanagan wouldn't have got a chance, I don't think, with anyone. Even though Kenny brought him in originally, he was
wasn't quite as keen to use him in the first full season, was he? Like?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see. I was actually talking to someone about this earlier today, that what Brendan had a year ago was talk, and he got the talk right. He sold himself perfectly, didn't he, to Liverpool fans, the fan briefings and everyone. If people who were willing to listen, I think got on board with him. But what's been lacking was really like the performance. It's all well and good talking about his system and how he wants to play, but it looks like now, we saw it at the end of last season, and that Spurs result, as Darren says there, we're seeing tangible evidence of the fact that he's doing the business on the pitch.
I think he knew that as well, because if you look at the beginning of the year, that wasn't how Rodgers wanted us to play this year. But I think, like you say, he just knew he had to win. If the guy's got a 3-year contract, which is all he's got, if next year he has to be in the Champions League, that's what he said, and he ran enough, and he's within 3 years. So, like I say, he did talk the talk last year, but then the players weren't winning games. They were playing nice at times, but they weren't getting the points. So I think this year he made an effort to, like, listen, I've just got to win here. And that's why he went with the 2 up fronts and done what he had to do when Suarez come back, obviously, and then, like, the 3-1-0 at the beginning of the season, that it probably isn't how he wants to play, with the deep holding on to games in the last minute and saving penalties. That's not what he wants. But,
Seaman.
But he's struggled at the start of last season, didn't he? So he's learned his lessons there, hasn't he? And he just needs the 3 points at the beginning of the season.
I think he's looked at the fixture list and thought we've got a chance here, because the fixtures were
good compared to last season. My God, there was so much in our favour this year, weren't there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's give us a chance to get that little bit of momentum as well, you know what I mean? Win some games, get confidence, you know what I mean? Scoring goals as well, which has been something.
And teams are coming to Anfield now not expecting anything. Last year, I thought it's been too long.
There was a time where the teams were coming and thinking, like, Wolves will come away and going, like, happy days.
Yeah, we'll sit back, let them fucking try and break us down, and we'll counter and get
teams will come to Anfield not thinking we're going to lose. They'll think there's a chance of a point and we might win.
Yeah.
This year, teams are coming in and they're just getting sent off, packing, see you later.
And that's the way it should be, innit? Mate, the fear factor, you know what I mean? You've got to bring it back. But I think you're saying about Rodgers there, not just, I think, a great first season, but you think of what he had to compete with, you know what I mean? All the money being spent, given to Kenny, and, a few signings in, and then he's come in, he's not really been able to flex his muscles, bring in the players he's wanted to bring in, do you know what I mean? He's had the Suarez thing to deal with, the pressure of that,
He's also coming off the back of not everyone wanted Dalglish gone as well. You know what I mean? The people who were still very bitter about, not just people bitter from Rafa, people obviously happy about watching, people bitter about Kenny Dalglish going, and he's coming into that atmosphere as well.
Absolutely, do you know what I mean? He's handled everything impeccably. I don't think he could have handled it any better. And you know, when he brought him in, I didn't know too much about him. I don't know about you lads, you know what I mean? The way I was impressed with what I'd seen with Swansea. Swansea were great. But I mean, he's done a brilliant job, and that's. Sorry to go back to it again, but the Tottenham performance was just.
We're literally going to go back to that.
We'll talk about that all next year.
It was just, you know, 3-0 up, 4-0 up. The pressing was unbelievable. Joe Allen, you've got to say, best game. Rodger's come and said a few things about him early on. You're seeing, I'm sorry, but you can see even from that. No, he's got to keep putting shifts like that in. But you can see he's a player from that performance. Yeah. Because, you know, and Rodgers, like you said, he talked the talk and he's starting to walk the walk.
Do you not think now he doesn't talk the talk as much as well? Last year it was kind of like he was bigging everyone up and he was like, and he was saying some things. I was thinking, Brendan, just give it a little bit of a rest, mate.
Yeah, some of it was like a movie.
And it was like, you know, do it for Lucas and I'll die for this club and I was thinking, just calm it down a bit, mate. We get you.
It's hard because you think to yourself, you know,
but isn't it? It's kind of like when you start going out with a bird and she's like going to the footy with you and she's going everywhere with you, and then when you know she's got that cools off. It's easy. She doesn't have to impress as much. Yeah, and that's it. Like you really calm the rhetoric.
For all we knew, it could have went TITS up. You know what I mean? Sorry, you can't swear that on TV. Little cousin watches it. TT Kamara. But what was it talking about?
Tits.
Yeah.
You know, with him talking the talk, you know, you're right. It could have been,
you know, Berini up front on his own. You know what I mean? You never would have known what was going to happen. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, the fans had every reason to kind of go, look, you know, we don't really, we'll listen to what you're saying, but we don't know whether to get behind you.
I mean,
and now he is walking the walk.
Go on, Chris, what are you going to say?
I just think I think his gamemanship this season has been brilliant. I think he gives the press just enough to make them happy and not hate him like they hate him fucking that.
He's perfect. He just sits in the middle, doesn't he? It's perfect. You know, the way he deals with the
players. There was a few sound bites like that one about Ferguson, wasn't it, at the museum launch? Yeah. That was just a perfect soundbite for the press, and it got picked up. Yeah. And he knows what he's doing when he's saying stuff like that, and he's bringing the press onto our side, and I'm impressed with that.
Like, Kenny was just, the relationship was just, it was them and us.
Well, Kenny, look again, as I was saying, Kenny Dalglish, Roy Hodgson didn't get Liverpool. Rafa got Liverpool. Kenny has got Liverpool coursing through his bloody veins, doesn't he? He is Liverpool Football Club, but it's not enough. You've got to be that, and you've also got to be more. A manager has got to be a whole package, and the press is such a vital. Look at Andrew Villas-Boas. The man is you know, he's unilaterally disliked in the press as well. There's loads of bad stories about him that do the rounds, and he doesn't know how to handle the press. And we've seen it time and time again. Kenny Dalglish was so just British
just pissed them off.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they couldn't go. You could feel the awkward air whenever he went into a press conference. With Brendan Rodgers, actually, maybe it's a little bit too much, it's a bit too schmaltzy, it's a bit too over the top. But I think for sound bites, I think for an intelligent football fan, you're right, you sort of sit there sometimes and go, winding in a bit. But when you realise only the highlights are getting picked up, sometimes you know you need to go over the top to make sure your message gets.
The press is massive. Everyone, you know, people think, oh, fuck the press. No, you can't, because if there's a journalist and he's 50-50 on whether to run a story about you or not, something shit, and he doesn't like it, then he'll run it. You know what I mean? And if he's on your side, he might give you the benefit of the doubt. Like you say, AVB, he pissed about a couple of journalists off, and next minute there's all stories about how crap he is, he wants to play it, and then he's gone a couple of weeks later. Yeah. Like I say, I think Rodgers was talking too much at the beginning, and now he's, like I say, throw the old sound about, keep more things close to his chest. Because I think he was telling them too much at times. Yeah. But then there's a balance, and I think he's found it.
Well, it happened in the summer, didn't it? That was the big learning thing, wasn't it?
You know, such a massive job for him as well. I don't think he'd ever had anything like that. The media side of things. He was at Swansea. Before that, was it Chelsea he was at as the youth?
He's coached a bit of Watford as well.
He got sacked from Redmen.
So it was new to him. You've got to kind of give him that and go, look, it's brand new to him. You know, he didn't probably know how to handle certain things. He's probably thought he had to kind of big everything up. Do you know what I mean? But like we were talking about, you know, you've got to say the way he handles the media is second to none.
I think obviously we could sit here and continue having a Rodgers wankfest. We like them. It's normally Suarez that we do on the show, but I think it's fair to say, although things are definitely turned the corner, you know, because we've had our sticky points, and you know, there's still certain things that we don't get right. I think Christian Walsh wrote a great article on ESPN this week about how the games we lose are more or less always Rodgers' fault, whether that's like he gets it tactically wrong or personnel. He like playing 4 centre halves was a great example against Southampton and Anfield. That kind of thing. He does make mistakes.
Yeah, but I think I'm going back to having a Rodgers one first. He doesn't seem to make the same mistakes twice.
Yeah,
and that's important.
He's not stubborn at all. Even in one of its signings, because Joe Allen didn't deserve to be in the team for a while, so we dropped him. Even though we'd spent 15 million quid on him, but he didn't deserve to be in the team. 12 million quid got rid of him.
Yeah, he didn't try and justify it.
Some managers will keep playing him. Like under Kenny, I'm not slagging Kenny. He kept playing Henderson. And I like Henderson now, but he wasn't performing at the time. But because he'd spent that much money, same with Andy Carroll, he had to play them because you're justifying it.
He's bullheadedly trying to prove a point, isn't he? Like, yeah, where sometimes they do need to be taken out.
And that's fair to Rodgers. He realised those two players were once being packed off on loan, and now Joe Allen's just coming back. Yeah. But he did have the balls basically to say, listen, you're sitting down. They were his 2 summer signings at the time, and neither of them played. Whether that's a show how crappy in the market, who no one knows.
Yeah. But before the pre-committee.
But then. He had the balls to drop them, and he's shown it now that he's happy. He's dropped the vice captain twice.
We know, don't we, from Rafa was as stubborn as you can get, like Kenny was. You know what I mean? He'd stick with a certain system or a certain player, and he would make the same mistake.
Talking about Nabble also,
times. Nabble. Nabble's just a part of it. You know what I mean? Dammy and Plessy.
You know what? Someone mentioned the other day, and I was like, fucking Damien Plessy.
I went to Arsenal away, spent 60 quid on the ticket, and I saw him in the team, and I thought, fucking we drew actually, I think.
He was immense.
But let's Salah, remember that Salah Juve at home?
What ball for the guys. I remember that at the Salah, that's the start of that season, and because he was so highly rated in Pongo, and I was like, I'm going to be like fucking dead. Before the term hipster existed, like I think I'm going to be cool. I'm going to get like Latalik on the back of my shirt. It's clever, like, because I know. Did you do it? Did you actually do it?
Yeah.
You actually got Latalik on the back. You're more.
And you give me shit about Robbie fucking Keane. Rightfully so, mind, but still, Latalik.
Hang on, go on.
I was just saying, I tried to minimise that the other week with the question.
Yeah.
There was a kid by ours with Cromcamp.
Oh, what? I mean,
that's got to be a Christmas present.
I don't know what I think he just seen the most impressive name. Do you know what I mean? Like, just it went round like overly.
He didn't pay per letter.
It's like Cromcamp.
When I was a kid, my mum got me a John Scales one because I had blonde hair.
I quite like John Scales.
I had blonde hair, so my brother got Robbie Farley 23, and I got like Scales. I was thinking,
if you get Gary McNair, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
In fairness though,
Shelby.
In fairness though, Steve is from Crocky, so someone normally gets Scales there, then it's not the same thing. Like, you know what I mean?
That was lovely.
I got one down, mate.
No, here we go. Come on to Shachar, I am sure. What is it? No, I think I've been generally. Actually, you know what? I think the worst I got. No, I think the worst I got was like a number 8 when I wanted a number 11. Oh, boo, fucking who? Pre-squad number days. That I don't think I've had a bad.
Machin.
Well, that's why I get Machin. He's the worst player I've ever had on my shirt. Like, but you don't fall into the Robbie Keane trap of having your shirt be fucking unwearable.
Unfortunately, Robbie Keane's not even my worst one, is it? Like,
no.
PF.
What? PF1. You got on the back of his shirt.
I didn't buy it for myself. Like, girlfriend got it for me. Everton fan. She put PF and then put the number 1 on an outfield fucking kit. Right. This is an X, obviously.
No.
And now. So the one was for our first year anniversary. Great, fucking great, nice one for that. It's on a fucking outfield shirt, you fucking doofus. What are you doing? And the PF was because she used to call me poo face. But there'd be people in the pub come up to me, go, "What's that for?" I'd be like, "Pussy fucking number 1." And they could just look at me and go, "Oh no, you're lying, lad." Is
that when you go? You do like the
bullshit?
No.
Needless to say, that one's rolled up in the back of the cupboard somewhere. Like, it's going to be the only Liverpool shirt that I do throw away. Like.
I'd consider the Robbie Keane one as well.
Let me know if you've ever had a worse. What's the worst name you've ever had? Name and number you've ever had on the back of a shirt. Let me know in the comments section if you can top PF1.
I hate man.
You've probably had a very, very tough life. What you saying? You had David Raven.
To be fair, it's actually David Raven's shirt.
It's his shirt, like that. That's fine. Like it's not like he's actively sought out. Think he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be the next Rob Jones. No, fucking scales.
I was blonde. I had hair back then. In my
still
life,
have,
but
yeah.
it was a bit like that.
Yeah.
Only less sexy.
Yeah, no, that's a bad one. Bad.
He wasn't a bad player, was he? I don't
Yeah, but
really
who the
know.
fuck gets fucking...
It was the gold kit. Remember that gold kit?
It's a boss kit.
It was that kit. You know the live birds all over it? It was that.
Yeah, I do love that kit. Sadly, Evertonians used to call it the Netto bad kit, like, but I still loved it nonetheless.
They had
like.
some 90s away kits. Remember the cream one?
Yeah, I've got that.
That was gorgeous, that wasn't it?
I've got that. You know what? No one will ever see it.
Squares,
But
yeah.
if you remember with the very brief feature we did with the LFC strip, which was our most unpopular video of all time, we actually had the girl we had in did actually do a similar one in that famous crew kit that no one will ever see because it's the most unpopular video of all time.
It's in a folder on the computer called Wank Bank. And it's just Mr. Machin's, unfortunately.
People complain that you had girls taking the clothes off on the internet.
Have
they not been on the internet?
Apparently, it's actually been rated at 18 or something now. Like, you know, I mean, someone complained about it. It's still on there. If you want to see it, I think an attractive Scouse girl.
What? I've not seen this. What's
kit.
going on?
It's a girl, Scouse girl in a Liverpool kit.
Yeah, the girl here taking the clothes off.
Really?
Show you after the show.
Does anyone remember live TV on cable? Like, you know, topless darts and all that. I just thought a bit of harmless,
Live 18,
bit of smut, harmless titillation. Fucking hell, you know how many people buy nuts and biff and all that? What the fucking magazine's called? Like nuts and biff. And do well, like do well, don't they? I just thought, obviously, thought wrong. Apparently, I tarnished our very good reputation because we're such a class act. Chris and his weekly smut. Anyway, yeah, it's on there. Anyway, we might throw in the Crimbo special. We are actually going to be doing if you're subscribed to the redmentv.com, there's going to be some extra bits and pieces for you because we love you so much over the Christmas period, including a very, very special Christmas show. It's going to be going out hopefully on Christmas Day. That's got loads of outtakes and extra bits and unseen footage and stuff. And it's also got the Liverpool under-21s doing keepy-ups with a flyaway, which is interesting. Proof that they are difficult footballs to play, to play with. Like, so yeah, check that out on the redmentv.com. As I'm sure you know by now, it's free for the month. You're going to have all these new tablets and computers and all that. What else are you going to do? Ask Santa Claus and you'll sort, you know.
Because obviously you don't want to watch girls taking the clothes off, so you might as well watch Paul.
And I'll take my clothes off. If you subscribe,
No. Hang on, this is spiraling out of my control. No, maybe we might add some of that if you're interested. We might add some to the subscriber special. Anyway, okay. I asked you on Twitter for suggestions how to make the show more Christmassy because obviously we want to have a full-on Christmas vibe. We've got crackers. Should we partake of a Christmas cracker and see what the pound shop's finest brings? Go on, Dan, get stuck in there. Go on, mate.
I'm expecting a metal.
Boom.
Something brilliant.
Boom. Yeah!
Hey.
There we go.
I didn't get it.
I never.
Yeah, you get another go. When you go with Steve, yeah.
Is it the losers final?
Consolation game.
Fun. Look at this.
Tactics. I've got no idea.
I come forth.
Alright.
Farley can
Have you got everyone got a joke?
Farley can eat the kids are sort of a Crimbo, aren't they?
The little ones are alright.
Cleaned up.
Sounds. Happy days.
Okay, and obviously in true Christmas spirit, we'll go round.
Got a ring.
He's got a ring.
Doesn't fit.
Do you want one, mate?
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah,
I'll use that as a cock ring.
Excellent. Okay, everyone ready for...
Oh, hats first, then jokes, please. Come on, people.
the jokes. Did you not get your hat?
I lost twice.
You launched your
Someone
cracker,
give this
didn't
man a
you?
hat.
Check out the... There's one, and there's the one in there, yeah.
I'll go blue then.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he doesn't want to mess his hair up.
That's how I wear it.
This is going to be dead embarrassing when it doesn't fit on my head.
That's the styling, Tubby, what you talking about?
That's awesome.
Yes, winner. Okay, are we all ready for the first rib?
Darren's like, I'm not fucking coming back again. Fuck this, look at the fucking kid with his hat you give me.
Waited all that time for that phone call.
It's what we subject you to. Okay, lads, what do ghosts eat?
Don't know, Paul, what the ghost eat?
Spaghetti.
Right, I'll go next. Why did the tomato blush? Because it saw the salad dressing.
Outstanding.
My turn, is it? Where do snowmen go to dance? To the snowball.
That's actually the best one so far. Darren, can you top it?
Yeah. How do you hire a horse? Stand it on 4 bricks.
The Scouse.
And our stereotypical Scouse crackers brought to you in association with Pound Stretch.
Dave wrote those jokes, didn't you?
I wish, mate. I actually was looking up. I was trying to find some football jokes, and I found a football jokes website, and it made me feel physically ill how bad they were. They are a million times better.
Can you remember
one? It's a lad goes. A lad goes up after the Liverpool game. He goes up to Emil Heskey and gets his autograph, and then the next week he goes up to him and gets it again. And then the third week on the bounty, comes up to him, he goes to get it, and Emil Heskey says, "Look, what you've already had 2 autographs of me. Why do you want 3?" And he said, "I don't want 3, but if I get 8, I can swap it for a Michael Owen one."
Is that a joke?
That's apparently a joke. Oh, well, that's apparently a joke. Yeah, I know. So you can see why we stuck with our 99p jokes instead for the best. Well, actually, what was the one you called me before, Dave?
I think it was which goalkeeper eats turkey at Christmas or something.
Yeah, which goalkeeper eats turkey at Christmas?
Go ahead.
Bruce Gobbler. Outstanding work, Mr. Gill.
Did you make that one up?
He did make that up.
We
were in the car driving here, and he goes in. Are there any footballers' names that are like puns? And then disappeared. This went quiet for a couple of minutes, and then come back with that little tale. Like, if you've got any Liverpool or football related Christmas puns, let us know in the comment section, and also let us know whose was the best joke. Was it mine? Was it Chris's? Was it Steve? Or was it Darren's? Let me know in the comments section. Or was it Dave's? Oh no, not counting. Yours was the best. In the comment section.
I think you're being a bit harsh on the snowball joke.
Yeah,
I genuinely thought it was alright. It was steady.
To be honest, I think if this was like Christmas dinner and I'd had a skinful, that would have been.
It was the James Milner of jokes. It was just steady.
I think it was more Ali Sissoko than James Milner.
It was the Darren Fletcher of jokes. Was it good?
Oh, I thought that was like a shit joke.
No, it wasn't. Darren Fletcher. No. It's not good for your digestion. Like.
Getting his illness again.
Yeah, no. Just getting terminally ill people. Like, you know what I mean? Welcome to the Redmen TV. Okay. I was also asked, and I sincerely apologise to whoever suggested this. I'll see if I can find out. Come up with your all-time Liverpool 11, but in a Christmas tree formation. Now, I asked Ste and Chris to duel on this one, so gents, if you'd be so kind to find your teams for me. Chris, I'll start with you if you would be so kind.
The aforementioned Gobbler in goal. Mm-hmm. Steve Nicol right back. Sorry,
can I just clear? For those of you who don't know, those of you who were ever familiar with the likes of Terry Venables and 90s football, the Christmas tree formation is 4-3-2-1. So, and also a boss countdown, so on.
Okay, I've got Grobbelaar in goal, Steve Nicol right back, Jamie Carragher partnered with Alan Hansen as the centre backs, John Anna Risa as left back, Gerrard, obviously Molby in the centre, and Alonso. Then Dalglish and Barnes playing behind Suarez. And for me, I've picked players that I've seen. You know what I mean? I remember playing football. So there's no Alan Kennedy at left back, although he probably is the best left back that Liverpool's ever had. John Arne Riise was the best that I've seen.
Well, again, I've only gone for players I've seen, so anything pre-90s is out of the question. So basically anyone good.
So basically you've written off all of Liverpool's greatest eras and gone with the Premier League era.
Well, I thought, when's the soonest eras where it was at?
Yeah.
And the Roy Evans era. That's when I started watching just at the end of the soonest Roy Evans era.
When the paucity of quality began, like, we'll carry on.
So I've gone Pepe Reina in goal, Steve Finnan right back with, I was thinking Rob Jones, but then I never really got to see that much of Rob Jones. Seen a little tiny bit of Rob Jones because he was never fit when I went to him. I wasn't even alright, but anyway, I've gone Carragher and Hippier.
The man who introduced every child in Liverpool to watch Shin Splints, where
Yeah.
no one had ever heard of them before. Rob Jones kind of.
And I'm presuming everyone's fit in this team, so Fabio Aurelio's left back.
Ooh,
because he was brilliant
He was top drawer.
when he was on the pitch.
I agree with you.
And he's a really good looking guy. But when he's on
He was brilliant, honest to God. He just suffered with his injury problems, right?
I like players who don't really look like they're giving a shit, but a boss anyway.
Laid back.
You're a big Berbatov.
I love him.
Henry fan.
Like just cigar when you play. The three I've gone Alonso, Gerrard, Mascherano again because I can't really remember much before them.
He's the best midfielder in the world.
I was tossing up between Hamann and Mascherano.
And Hamann was close. He was close, but then I just thought a little bit more mobility with Javier. And I like nuts people as well. They're my favourite footballers, cool people like nuts people. So Suarez is up front. He's both. And then he's in the two actually. So me two, I've gone Suarez and Steve McManaman. I remember Steve McManaman. 97, 98 round age. I thought he was a decent player.
And who's up top?
It's Fowler.
Robbie Fowler. Robbie Fowler. Okay, well, very interesting. I mean, let us know who you think has got the best team. Who would win in a straight duel-off?
By miles.
I mean, bearing in mind, that you have limited your scope a little bit, but I don't know. I think Pepe Reina's probably a better. There's question marks. Is Pepe a better goalkeeper in his prime than Bruce Grobbelaar? I think it's much of a muchness.
The game, it's changed a lot though, hasn't it? I don't think you could really see whether.
But for the sake of argument, Darren, get off the fence.
Michael Stensgaard was a goalkeeper.
But no mention for Tony Warner.
You know if someone done it top five Liverpool goalies ever, how many people would you think would put Jones in it? Remember Jones from Southampton? Paul Jones.
Oh yeah.
Played 2 games.
Yeah.
Top 5 Liverpool goalies of all time. Paul Jones got in it.
Yeah, I did an article for the Bib Theorists advent calendar. You got an article a week for the.
What was that in like the last certain amount of years?
Since he can remember. He's
really?
Well, I put badminton like. No, you know what? I did it to be called controversial. You know why? Because I didn't want to go too far back because prior to Clement I've no knowledge whatsoever.
You can't though, can you? You can't go too far back.
Exactly.
You didn't see it, do you know what I mean?
So, and I would say we've had so many shit goalkeepers.
What about Friedel then? Did you include him?
No, I put him in the honourable mentions list.
How many games did he start though, Friedel, for the...
Well, exactly, the thing is...
2, wasn't
he?
Yeah.
Was it though?
Yeah. So I put
like a season.
Yeah, he definitely played. Paul Jones was on loan for a month. I put him, you know what I mean? I put him in.
So why did you put him in?
Because he was one of the best goalkeepers the Premier League has ever seen.
So was Brad Friedel.
Yeah, I know. That's why he's in the honourable mentions list.
With Sander Westerveld.
Sounds like he's fucking...
Sander Westerveld.
Couldn't be arsed with your article here.
Yeah.
He looks like he's phoning
it. Palms, you're off.
Check it out. I was day one.
He's got Ollie to write it.
I was day one on the Bib
2 words,
Theorists.
Yari Lippman.
Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Outstanding in
Get him on the couch.
If you want to see more of Ollie and his interesting shout, he's on last week's subscriber show.
Cheese goal.
Yeah. Anyway, Dan. Obviously, it's been ages since we've had you on. You've been slowly conquering the world, haven't you?
Not really, no. No, you know, it's been good, mate. I've been enjoying it. I'm getting more busy, getting funnier, just a little bit. Yeah, no, enjoying it, mate. Just keeping busy.
You did Question of Sport this year, didn't you?
Done Question of Sport, yeah. It was like guess the captain, so they had to guess what impressions me and Paul Reed were doing.
Can we have a go?
And he got them all.
Can I have a go? I haven't seen it yet. Go on, give us a go.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, great, really. Like we're playing really well, and I mean, my wife invented lubricant, which is great, really.
Brendan Rodgers, no.
he's
Michael Owen, brilliant.
Excellent.
Yeah. His wife invented lubricants, the best line.
And why did she invent lubricants?
Because he's very dry.
Because he's so big.
Yeah, so no, we done that. That was great. And yeah, just keeping busy, mate. Know what I mean? Enjoying it. We're doing stuff for the obviously the YouTube channel.
Yeah, the YouTube. It's youtube.com/the
Darren Farley show.
The Darren Farley show.
So loads of vids. Crimbo, we're gonna be putting loads of vids up. Like, probably about 6 or 7 sketches. So We've got our own little studio now as well. So
Yeah, it's perfect time to get involved. Don't forget to go over to Darren's channel and subscribe to it as well, and give his videos thumbs up and likes and comments and all that jazz. And if you want to see more of Dan, we got he's done loads of stuff for us. Going back to the classic Stephen Gerrard's Christmas hits. Which was a classic moment in the history of Redmen.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh my god.
Still doesn't beat Mick McCarthy for me.
Is it still up there?
That's still there, still taking over. We'll give that a bit of it. We'll give that another push.
When are we bringing the CD out though? That's the question.
So many people said to me I'd buy that.
Yeah. How much was it?
Well, proof that people will buy anything. No, fantastic. So do make sure you go and check it out, and obviously go and check out the bibtheorists.com as well. Obviously over the Christmas period, I'm sure you're going to be looking for reasons to escape your family, the torture of being round, Uncle Nobed, etc., etc. So do escape to the interweb and check out bibtheorists.com.
If you're not trying to escape Uncle Nobed, it's probably that you probably are Uncle Nobed.
You probably are.
You just don't know.
And in that case, just watch it when all the family has
walked out the room.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, as I say, thank you very much for watching. It's been the Redmen TV Christmas special. I thought we'd put a little bit out for you there for the world to see, because it's Christmas, isn't it? The spirit of goodwill and giving to all men and all that, and women.
Well said.
To our 5% female audience, given to women as well, of course. That's why we have Chris on.
That's why it's 5%.
Ollie's the star of the show.
You're on.
Fucking Ollie, big shout from Wool Corner over there. The man's got a fucking face for the radio. Anyway, thank you very much for watching us. Leave us your Christmas tree formation, best Liverpool 11s, any thoughts on anything we've done. I say check out all the other stuff. And if you want to watch more Redmen TV goodness, obviously we're going to be limited in our shows producing for the next week, because obviously it's Christmas and what have you. But there's loads of content on the redmentv.com, free for the month. What the fuck else are you going to do? It's free, and if you think it's shit, you can cancel it. And then it's only £2 a month. And £2 a month, Chris?
Lost more running for the bus.
Anyway, thanks very much for watching, gents. Thank you very much.
Welcome, mate.
And Merry Christmas to everyone, and we'll see you soon. Ta-ra.